is a pro. We kind of know what he is, right? He's a good quarterback. Not a great one. He's a good one. I didn't get – my BS meter was very low. My Eddie Haskell meter was very low.
Meter was very low.
Very low. I didn't feel like he was just trying to please everyone. I thought he was just very matter of fact and just answered questions the best he could. And, I thought he was pretty honest. So, I don't know. I bought in.
Alex, what's impressive about this organization from the that are currently here?
I think for me, just in obviously the short time till now, I think that it's very clear immediately the desire to win from top to bottom. The competitiveness, top to bottom, the stakes, the urgency. I mean, I think those are all important things that need to start at the top, and I think that trickle down into that locker room where, sets the tone. I mean, I think you have to have that sense of urgency every day when you go about your business. The off seasons get shorter, no more two-a-days. I mean, all our time together is shorter and shorter, and I think you have to continue to take steps every day. And I think that sense of urgency, that competitiveness, that desire to win a championship, and it has to start up top. And I think that was very clear from day one.
I mean, there is a sense of urgency. Jay Gruden has to win. There is a sense of urgency, I think, even from Bruce, right? Because the pressure's starting to mount. People are starting to realize what a phony and a fraud he is, and they're starting to see what a terrible record he's had, and the seat's getting hotter, even for Bruce.
Absolutely.
And I do believe that Dan wants to win. I believe that. He just doesn't know how to do it. He's not that bright.
Right. He hasn't figured it out in
and it's not
20
easy
years
to
of
win.
ownership.
It's not easy to win. You got to have all the right pieces. I mean, if it was easy to win, Bill Parcells would have won when he went to Miami, or Jimmy Johnson would have won when they went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys are football savants, but it's not easy. Bill Belichick would have won in Cleveland. So it's not easy to win. I believe they do want to win. They're just a bunch of donks. Continue, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doug mentioned that you had kind of chose the Redskins, even though you were traded. How much input did you have in that process on choosing your next team and just,
I mean, there was some, obviously, yeah. I mean, with the there was a little bit. Certainly was something I think that everybody involved had to be on board with it. I was obviously fortunate enough and happy enough that everybody was, because this is where I wanted to be, and that it, I don't know if that answers your question. There's a little bit that went into that, yeah.
You got more? Is that all you got?
Alex, John Keim, ESPN. What is it that attracted you to this place when you looked from the outside? Why did you want to be here?
I mean, I think as a quarterback, you certainly watch a lot of film, right? We spend a lot of time in the film room. You get to see a lot of other defenses, but you get to see a lot of other offenses. And certainly from afar, watching everything that's kind of taken place here over the years, the system, the guys that are here, looked fun. Looked like it'd be I wanted to be a part of it. So to sum up your question, I mean, that's a lot of it. I mean, a film, you can see what's going on other places, get a little glimpse of that, and certainly that's what started that.
Look, it's a Jay Gruden offense, right? Where the quarterback, some people have said, a fourth-round quarterback came in here and threw for 4,000 yards 3 straight years. Where a quarterback came in here and earned an $84 million fully guaranteed contract. Any quarterback would want to come in here and play for Jay Gruden, I believe, especially when your other options are like Cleveland, the Jets. Of course you want to come here.
You got fired up from this thing, and I think I've been pretty consistent with this over the years. The pressers mean absolutely nothing.
Well, that's
it's
true.
Nice.
But the difference is you're not emotionally invested in the team. So I'm emotionally invested in the team. So I do get fired up at the press conferences
now,
often.
I think he's going to be successful. I think that Jay Gruden does scheme as well as anybody. Guys get open in his system. He's not going to have the weapons that he had in Kansas City. I think one of the things that Doug Williams did address yesterday, too, is he's like, we're going to address the running back situation. So He knows they need to step up there.
Yeah, he knows they need an upgrade.
But
That's obvious.
The other thing, though, that
By the way, they might be able to get Ryan Grant back because once Michael Crabtree became available, the Ravens
pulled the
found a
okey-doke.
bad ankle.
Yeah.
He got
Ryan
hosed.
Grant.
He officially got hosed by the Ravens.
But they're going to try and help him and boost. We'll see what Alex Smith has.
Smart move.
Come the regular season.
Yeah,
but
that was buyer's remorse because the whole country joned on him for giving Ryan Grant $14.5 million. That's exactly what happened. And then Crabtree, they saw that was developing. So
The
for
Ravens
an
are like,
ankle,
there's
give
a
me a
guy
break.
named Crabtree available. We have to sign him.
It's a perfect fit.
We have to get him in the fold.
Right. You don't have
Phillips will be fired up.
You don't have the clip. It doesn't seem like you have it queued up where he talked about how like those off-season workouts look good on Instagram and social media, but they don't. Yeah. That to me was a highlight. That was the real highlight.
And he's right.
He's 100%.
Look, it doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt, but it doesn't do that much.
No, come on.